We now go over to Mongolia, where the 11th ASEM Summit has kicked off, marking 20 years of cooperation and exchanges between Asia and Europe. President Park Geun-hye gave an opening speech with remarks on the attack in Nice before elaborating on her vision for the summit's future. We get more from our Song Ji-sun in Ulaanbaatar.
President Park Geun-hye began her speech by expressing her deepest condolences to victims and their families in Nice, stressing that terror attacks cannot be tolerated under any circumstances. As the first speaker of the session, President Park noted the challenges facing the world, like extreme violence and terrorism, North Korea's nuclear threats, and climate change. She said the Asia-Europe meeting group must take a leading role in global cooperation and underscore the need to improve the effectiveness of ASEM as a platform for economic cooperation. Against the rising trend of trade protectionism, President Park stressed that ASEM must lead open trade to both foster the growth of developing nations and narrow the economic gap between nations. President Park also suggested holding the ASEM Economic Ministers meeting in Korea next year for concrete discussions on how innovation and creativity can foster growth. The meeting was last held in 2003 and suspended after high-level talks in 2005 because ASEAN members were up to the Netherlands' refusal to issue a visa for Myanmar's representative over the country's human rights record. Park wrapped up her speech by calling for unified efforts and goals through ASEM's principal virtues of informality, flexibility, and networking. President Park also had bilateral talks with the leaders of Laos, Vietnam, and the European Union, seeking to strengthen those partnerships while asking for the country's support for our North Korean policies. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News, Ulaanbaatar.